Florence and Fred. Thanks for that. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Jess. Today I am going to be showing you some gym wear which I picked up from various supermarkets, because sometimes we don't want to spend an arm and a leg on gym wear. But I haven't just been to the one supermarket, oh no, I have been to 3 different places. So I've been to Asda, Tesco's and Sainsburys and picked up their current collection of activewear, and I thought I would just show you each piece and what I thought of them, and I thought that I would carry out various different tests to make sure that we are keeping our dignity whilst we're wearing this stuff, because there is nothing worse than doing a squat and then someone going, oh, I can see right through your leggings. That's not what we want. So at the moment, obviously, we are kind of in this process where we are hoping to get restrictions lifted for our current lockdown situation, of which at some point the gyms will be reopening. One of my main excuses for not exercising is that, and it is probably the worst excuse going, it is basically that I haven't got the right stuff to exercise in. I don't like my gym wear. I don't know about you, but whenever I start going to the gym again, because believe me and the gym have had a love-hate relationship. We have been on and off for years. One of my main things when I do rejoin the gym is that I need a new set of gym wear. So the thing that is the most accessible to us at the minute is of course the supermarket. So if you do enjoy this video, then please give it a thumbs up and go and hit the subscribe button below, and if you want to be notified for when I upload next, then you can hit the bell as well. Without further ado, I'm just going to crack straight onto the video and go through what I picked up. So first of all, I am going to start with Asda. So when I went into Asda, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit, not that I was ever expecting to go into a supermarket and see loads of different choices for activewear. However, when I went into Asda, I was a little bit disappointed because there really wasn't that much to choose from. So first of all, I'm just gonna show you this pair of leggings. So these are the first ones that I picked up, and these are in a nice kind of black polka dot style, almost like Dalmatian. This pattern was very trending in at the end of the summer last year, I believe. But yeah, I still really like them. And the material on these isn't like your usual kind of like lycra sort of restricting material. It's more of like, it's really quite soft, and I quite like that about it. The only thing I would say about them is that the bottoms of them aren't very tight, so they were a little bit loose around my ankles. But to be fair, for £8 I wouldn't really complain at them too much. I think it was due to the material of them, but they felt quite weightless. It didn't feel like I was being weighed down by what I was wearing, so yeah, I was quite impressed with these. And one of the great things about it is that it is also high-waisted. There's nothing worse than doing your workout and then your leggings just rolling down. We all know the feeling, girls. I know you do. So yeah, in general, I was quite impressed with these. They are slightly big on me, which I think probably explains the ankles on them. However, I was a little bit skeptical about the sizing for here. So I picked up these in a size large. Originally, I picked up what was a medium, which isn't usually what I go for, but I picked it up and it was a 12 to 14, and I thought, well, I'm actually more of a 14 to 16 size, so I went for a large. But then the large was a 16 to 18. The 12 to 14 I think would have been too small, but the 16 to 18 is a little bit too big, so I think it would have been nice to have that sort of in-between size of like 14 to 16, because I am neither a 12 nor an 18. So yeah, I think these, although they are just a little bit big for me, they are very comfortable and I would definitely work out in them. In regards to keeping my dignity, they are squat proof, I can tell you. I did many a lunge and many a squat in them, and you couldn't see your knickers through them, so I was impressed with that as well. And I did quite like the pattern on them. They are something a little bit different without being too out there, but these have got a nice pattern on them and I feel like they were really wearable. So, and they were £8, which I thought was a really good price. So the next item I picked up was the sports bra. So this one I picked up in a size large as well, which again was a 16 to 18, which once I discovered that the sizing wasn't quite what I thought it was, I thought it would be best to go larger rather than smaller. However, this actually did fit me quite well. I think one of the main things with sports bras with me is that sometimes I feel like I'm being cut in half, and obviously they just try to suck everything in so that it doesn't move. I felt well supported in this and I did quite like it. It's just your generic black sports bra, which will go with pretty much any pair of leggings. I did lots of jumps in this and I can confirm that my tatas stayed in place. So yeah, and they've got a nice kind of padding in them, which I don't know if you can see from the back. They've got a nice kind of like cup in them almost. And then the band is nice and thick as well, so that isn't going anywhere. And this, of course, like I say, it was a large, which was a size 16 to 18, which I thought, bearing in mind that the leggings were too big, that I thought this would be too big, but they were fine. And this also cost £8. And then I also picked up this tank top, which is just your generic black tank top. Can't really go wrong with one of these. It's that nice sort of breathable material that you would wear, and this fit really nicely. This was also a size 16 to 18. I'm not sure about you, but when I wear something on top, I like it to be quite oversized, so that I don't feel like I'm being like restricted when I'm doing my exercises. So I quite like this one being quite big on me, and this was also £8. So everything in that outfit was £8. So in general, I thought that was a nice kind of affordable outfit that you could pick up if you wanted to do something either at home, if you wanted to go out for a run, or even if you are going to go to the gym when they do reopen. It's a nice affordable outfit. And then I did pick up a second pair of leggings because I quite like the look of these. Now these are like a nice, what is it, like acid wash? Is that what they call it? Acid wash, or is it tie-dye? I think it's called acid wash. They are a nice sort of brown and cream, or is this just a light brown colour? And it is in the same material that the other ones were, so it's nice and lightweight. Again, these were quite big on me. These were the size 16 to 18 and were too big for me, but again, the size down was a 12 to 14, which probably would have been too small. So it is unfortunate that they don't do that in between size, but you know. So these again were a little bit big for me, and they were a little bit big on the ankle. They are high-waisted as well, so you can pull them right up there and then get on with your workout without worrying that anything's gonna fall out. So yeah, I actually really like this material. I know I banged on about it with the other leggings, but I do actually really like this material. It just feels so light. It doesn't feel like you're actually wearing leggings. I don't know whether people would like that or not. And these again, I believe, I'll be shocked if they're not. Yes, these were also £8. So Asda in general, although there wasn't much of a selection at Asda, the ones that they did have were nice. And again, when I did a squat in these, you couldn't see anything. So yes, you can rely on these to be squat proof. So if you are a 16 to 18 or a 12 to 14, then I would definitely recommend going, because these will definitely fit you. But if you are a 14 to 16 like me, then it's up to you, obviously. But like I say, these were quite big for me. The top, obviously, I quite like being big, but the others, the leggings, I think will possibly be going back, which is a shame because I did really like them. Next, I am going to be moving on to Sainsburys. When I went into Sainsburys, I am not going to lie, I had to hunt for the activewear. There wasn't really like a section for it like there was the other shops. So in Tesco's and Asda, when I went, there was like a, obviously you have your little different sections of clothes, as it were, and then there was one like railing full of activewear. Sainsburys, however, is just kind of embedded into the rest of the clothing, so it was a little bit difficult to find. But what I did find, this might not be nationwide for all Sainsburys, however, in the Sainsburys that I went to, they didn't have any workout tops. So like anything that you would class as like activewear in the sort of like the top half, there wasn't, like, there was barely anything to choose from. I don't know if this is the same in other Sainsburys, but in the one that I went to, there was literally 2 pairs of leggings and 1 sports bra, which again I had to hunt down because the sports bra was with the underwear, which I guess, I mean, I don't know what I think about that, but it was just a little bit awkward to find. I just assumed that they didn't do sports bras until I kind of walked past it and I thought, oh, okay, there's one. But yeah, so like I say, this was the only sports bra that I found. So starting with the first pair of leggings, this is just a black pair of leggings, and then it's just got a little bit of detail on the bottom, just a little bit of like jazz. These are more kind of the lycra sort of style legging, which you would expect gym wear to be in. One thing I would say about the Sainsburys leggings, which I did enjoy, however, is that they have got a zip in the back so that you could take something with you. I'm not quite sure what would fit in here, to be fair, because it is probably the smallest pocket I've ever seen. You could probably fit in here is, I don't know, maybe it's a Nokia 3310 if anyone's still got one of them. Could probably fit in there, but definitely wouldn't be able to fit like an iPhone in there or anything. If you've got like an MP3 player, that might fit. But yeah, so it does have that option to have to take something with you. If you are planning on going on runs, it will probably fit your house key, or maybe your car key if that's where if you have to drive to where you're running. At least it's something. So these fit really well, actually. I felt like I was being well supported by them. They are, however, a little bit more expensive than the likes of Asda. So these leggings were £16. These are in the size 16 and they fit quite well. It says on the front that they contain recycled yarns. They have an accessories pocket, which we've talked about, and moisture wicking, which I have got no idea what that means, but I'm assuming it means that they suck in any sweat that you've maybe lost. that sounds disgusting. But yeah, so next I'm going to talk about the sports bra that I picked up. As much as I'm not overly keen on kind of the style of it, like the grey sort of, it looks like it's already got boobs in it. But when you do put it on, it is actually very functional, and there is obviously a very good reason for it. So they've actually got underwiring in this, which means that you get even more support. And then in the back it's also got the clips as if you are wearing a normal bra, which means that you don't get stuck when you're putting them on. There's nothing worse than fearing for your life that you're going to get stuck forever in your sports bra. So this helps with that. At the end of the day, it's something that I would be wearing underneath a t-shirt, so it doesn't really need to look overly nice. And as well, the straps on it are padded, which means that, you know, when you wear a sports bra and you feel like you're getting cut in your kind of shoulder area, these have pads on them, so it's nice and supportive there. And yeah, so this was actually really comfortable to wear. I did like this. And also the sizing for this is like a normal bra size, so you don't have to wonder whether you're like a small, medium or large, because it comes in the usual sizes that you would buy a bra in. And this one was £14, a little bit more expensive than George Asda, but I do feel like you're getting more support with this one, so I am in support of the supportive bra. So I do understand why these cost a little bit more. And then lastly, the next pair of leggings I really like. So these ones, how nice is this pattern and this colour? It's a really nice teal colour, and it's got like a very faint leopard print on it, which isn't too kind of out there. And it does again come with the pocket on the back, so you can put your house key or whatever in there. Now these ones again were very supportive. They are the usual lycra material that you would get in usual gym leggings. So these ones, although they say that they are cropped, I didn't kind of feel like they were very cropped. I imagine cropped leggings to be kind of on your calf kind of thing. These were just a little bit above the ankle, so they weren't that much cropped. But yeah, I really like the style of these. I like the colour, I like the pattern. I will definitely be keeping these. And these were £14. I just really like the colour of them. I just really like the colour, the pattern, everything, and they're not like too out there either, so I feel like I can definitely get away with these. And these also are squat safe. Right, so that concludes Sainsburys. So last but by no means least, we have Tesco's. So F&F at Tesco's. It was only a few years ago that I learned that that stood for Florence and Fred. Yeah. Anyway, so the first set of leggings that I'm going to be showing you are actually very similar to the blue ones from Sainsbury's, but these are in a khaki kind of green colour. Now again, I really like these, and they've got the very light cheetah print on them, which I like. These again are the kind of stretchy lycra legging that you would expect to get from an activewear line. These fit really nicely, they suck it in all the right places, and they are squat safe. I would definitely recommend these ones. They are just lovely. I will definitely be keeping them. I like the style of them, I like the colour of them. I just think for a supermarket clothing line, I am very impressed with these. So yeah, I will definitely be keeping them. Again, these were slightly more expensive than the George Asda, and these are £14. So the next item that I picked up was this sports bra. This I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit disappointed by. I kind of assumed that because it is quite long, like, it's not just like your normal sports bra-y crop type thing. This comes quite low. I kind of thought that I would really like this being a little bit longer, but I didn't. I kind of felt like I was being sucked in the wrong place, because you like to have like the very top of your waist, like under your kind of bra line, to be the place that's sucked in by a sports bra, because that is the area that is sort of supporting. Because it came a little bit too far down on me personally, it kind of cut into like just above my waist, like not even onto my waist, like just above it. So I was a little bit disappointed. I do, however, quite like the pattern on these and the colours. So it's like the sort of the gradient, again, leopard theme. I've gone for a very leopard theme, but this must be coming back in, because this was pretty much what all the supermarkets had, was leopard themed. I think it was because it was a little bit too long, but I just didn't feel supported in this sports bra. I think if you've got like a longer torso, then this would be great for you, but for me it didn't personally just work out, so unfortunately this one is going to be going back for me. This did cost £8.50, so it is quite low in price. I also felt like the band at the bottom is very thick and was very tight on me, which I didn't really like, so unfortunately this sports bra just wasn't for me. I did, however, pick up the tank top that they've got, which I really like, and it says "Love Yourself" on it. It's a nice sort of khaki green colour, it's nicely sized, nice soft material. It does feel like it is breathable. It's not your usual like activewear tank top material. It is more of like a softer material. However, I did like that it was a little bit softer because I don't know, I just liked it. I do, however, think that this is the type of material that if you sweat, it will show. So as much as I do like this t-shirt, prepare for the sweat patches. That's all I'll say. But yeah, this cost £8.50, which I didn't think was too bad for a tank top. So yeah, that is the tank top. And again, leopard. And it goes really well with the leggings that I picked up as well. So that is a lovely khaki green set. If you want to blend into the bushes, then that is another set for you. But last but by no means least, these leggings. Oh my god, I am not sure how I feel about these leggings. In my mind, I either love or hate them. So they're black with a blue kind of stripe going down. It looks kind of purple on camera, but so these are actually in the same size that I brought the green leggings in. But these felt like I was being sucked in everywhere. So like all my legs felt like they were being sucked in. My stomach felt like it was being sucked in. Just everywhere felt like it was being like, do you know what I mean? Maybe it's not. But again, these are slightly more expensive than the other ones. These came to £18. So I kind of feel like these leggings are straying a little bit from the supermarket prices. However, the quality of them I do really like. They are, again, like your stretchy stuff, but they're just a little bit more. Like, they feel slightly thicker, and I'm not sure whether they almost feel a little bit like a wetsuit. Not as thick as a wetsuit, but getting there. But I don't know whether that would mean that I would sweat more. In general, I do like the style of these leggings. You know, they are a very nice sort of basic legging, and yeah, and you can also do a squat in these without showing your knickers, so bonus. So that brings me to the end of this video. So just to summarise, if you're wanting something cheap as chips but will do the job, then Georgia Asda is probably your place to go. However, the quality of them is slightly less than the other supermarkets. I find, but if you're wanting something just for, you know, around the house to do your workout, although the Sainsburys that I went to, their selection was really small and very limited, I would recommend them, but they are slightly on the more expensive side. Their sports bra I would 100% recommend, and you've got the support there. You're also more likely to get your correct size because it does it in sort of the cup sizes rather than like a small, medium, large, which the other places did. So yeah, although Sainsburys was slightly on the more expensive side, I think that the items that they do have in are probably worth it. In regards to style and pattern, then Tesco's 100% gets my thumbs up. In regards to Tesco's, again, you've got the slightly mid to higher range of pricing. However, I do think that you are getting a better quality of gym wear with them, so I would definitely recommend them as well. There are obviously a couple of pieces that I will be taking back, but in general, I would say that if you are looking for budget gym wear, then a supermarket is an acceptable place to go. So that brings me to the end of this video. I hope that you did enjoy it, and if you did, then please give it a thumbs up and go and hit the subscribe button below. If you want to be notified for when I upload next, then you can hit the bell as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.